Welcome to Now I'm Ashley Jenkins.
I'm Turney.
It's another week, another bogus DMCA takedown. Who's surprised? Well, except this time, I guess the company issuing the takedown at least had the decency to steal the video first.
Oh,
that's new.
We're making progress, everyone. In a move that sounds like it came right out of an episode of Family Guy.
What?
Fox stole a YouTube video for use in a Family Guy episode, then had the original video removed from YouTube.
Bravo, Fox. And that's like hitting third-degree black belt of DMCA jiu-jitsu.
Yeah! Now, fortunately, things have been resolved for the owner of the original video, but of course, we've got a brand new debate, although really it's the old one that's never stopped, about YouTube's stance on copyright and fair use.
Last week, the Family Guy episode Run, Chris, Run, which is episode 19 of season 14, by the way, for any of you who remember Family Guy's first season and want to feel old, featured a scene where Cleveland and Peter played Konami's 1986 NES classic Double Dribble.
In the scene, Peter makes use of an exploit in the game that makes it much easier to hit a three-pointer from the top corner of the screen. Now, the glitch in question plays out similarly to a YouTube clip that was first uploaded in 2009 by YouTube user Switched.
Calling it similar is actually a huge understatement because the clip of Double Dribble used in the episode is literally Switch's video.
Family Guy didn't even try to cut around it or like speed it up or re-edit it in any way to make it even remotely different. In the episode, it's basically just voiceover happening over the original YouTube video.
But hey, that didn't stop Fox from hitting Switch with the DMCA takedown notice, which then got his video removed from YouTube.
Switch updated the video's description to fill people in on the situation, writing, "This footage of my playing was used in an episode of Family Guy that aired on Sunday, May 14th, 2016 without my knowledge or consent. I was subsequently hit with a copyright claim and the video was taken down by YouTube's Content ID system."
Naturally, the internet blew up the way it always does every time one of those where's the fair use conversations come up, and with good reason. We've seen plenty of instances where a company ignores fair use completely to issue takedowns, but really rarely have we seen them use the video themselves before doing so.
So special. This story made headlines basically everywhere, and angry Twitter mobs went after Seth MacFarlane, the show's creator. Of course, about the incident, MacFarlane tweeted, "Hey Twitter, FYI, I don't run Fox, and I'm away from Family Guy working on a new show. However, I will look into the Double Dribble issue."
Fuck you, Seth MacFarlane. You fix this. You fix all of it. You fix network television.
I think he's like, "I have no power to fix it, but I will fix this. Thank you, I'm Seth MacFarlane."
All the commotion seems to have worked in some way because Fox did rescind the copyright claims, saying the video in question was removed as a result of Fox's routine efforts to protect its television show Family Guy from piracy. As soon as we became aware of the circumstances, the content was restored.
So basically, it's Content ID gone wild rather than a malicious attempt to steal, kill, or destroy the evidence. Though to be fair, stealing the video in the first place, still wrong.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, MacFarlane corroborated the story with a follow-up tweet to the issue saying the basketball clip is back up, was caused by an automated notification by YouTube. You can put down your pitchforks.
But apparently all the drama didn't stop there. Of course it didn't, because YouTube user Game Trailers, not to be confused with Game Trailers, had his Tecmo Bowl footage removed from YouTube after Family Guy used it in the same episode.
Fortunately, that video's also been reinstated, so, hey Fox, while you're in the dashboard, do you think you could maybe rescind the copyright claim on our recent X-Men Apocalypse news story? That'd be great.
We'd really appreciate that. That'd
be nice. Sorry we said that other people didn't like your movie, but
well, whatever. We've seen DMCA drama more times, so we can count at this point, but this has to rank as probably one of the most ridiculous takedowns of all time, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, this is crazy.
To be fair, again, to make the point, they still used someone's video without their consent. Still wrong.
It gets fuzzy though because they use their video, but the video game footage would technically be owned by Tecmo.
But their playing of the video game, right?
Is that unique performance?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Right. It's still wrong. Although there are a few other challengers for worst takedowns of all time in the ring, like the time a guy's video got pulled down from YouTube because chirping birds in the background triggered the Content ID system. A company named Rumblefish had music that also featured chirping birds, so yeah, apparently you can copyright nature.
Man, all those sound like the nature videos, or those, what are the stand machines? The ones from...
like a white noise machine? Yeah. Absolutely copyrighted.
Yeah. Earlier this year, a Harvard professor had one of his lectures flagged by Sony Music. Ironically, the lecture was titled The Subject Matter of Copyright Music, and featured small clips from a number of songs in order to talk about what else? Fair use.
Well, it seems like we could just wash our hands of this whole debacle and say, well, all's well that ends well. Again, they still stole something. It certainly sounds like an alarming overreach of YouTube's Content ID system.
Well, to be fair, Content ID is automatic. There's not a person at Fox laughing maniacally behind the computer, just typing away and taking down everyone's videos. That's not the way it works. It's
Right.
a filter.
That's true, but it is still concerning because Content ID is designed to protect people like Switched against companies like Fox. The whole point of the system is to make sure smaller creators don't have their work stolen and rebroadcasted without their consent.
Oh, if only that's the way it worked in the real
Yeah.
world. Well, I mean, it's also, though, Google throwing a bone to corporations so they don't get sued again.
Yes, that too.
They've been sued for like millions of dollars, billions of dollars. They've been sued for a lot of money, a couple of
So
times
much.
on account of copyright.
Regardless of who it's meant to protect, it went awry this time around, and almost always, and the way the system works, Switched was basically powerless to contest the copyright claim on his own. If you make bad disputes, you get a copyright strike.
Yeah, really the only reason the issue even got resolved is because the internet came to his defense. So while YouTube is doing what it can to stop this kind of thing from happening, still an awful lot of work that needs to be done.
And that means internet violence works. Of course, all this isn't getting into the fact that Fox basically just ripped his video off, like I've said about 14 times during this read, and used it without his credit or his permission, which you're supposed to do.
Yeah, it is weird because what they did was not fair use. They didn't change it in any way, although it could be argued that him simply posting gameplay wasn't exactly fair use either. It's a unique performance, but it isn't necessarily like
Not his copyright.
additive, transformative. So really, we've got a weird fair use snake eating its own tail until Konami comes in and has all the videos removed.
Don't put it past Konami, guys. They've done weirder things.
Oh yeah. What do you guys think of this new case of Content ID gone wild? Let us know in the comments.
For all your DMCA drams and your future YouTube copyright discussions, like this video, subscribe to the know.
Ah, it's good to be home.
Yay! You're home, you're home, you're home, you're home.
And we got our fancy new room. It's the best.
I know, it's so nice.
We can twerk in peace.
Yo, people do stuff and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, we got this